Greetings, subscribers. I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot.
And we are the Super Gamer Brothers. Welcome to our Let's Play of one of my favorite beat-em-up games of all time.
And one of mine.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. That's a mouthful.
We are not playing Reshelled, thank God.
No, we're not playing Reshelled. Not that Reshelled's terrible, but it could have been so much better, and
a lot better.
They didn't capitalize on it. So yeah, so we got Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo. Look nothing like painters.
Look nothing like what? Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, before we start, let's go to the options and set up our menu here. We're going to play on hard so we can get the best ending. And then change controller type to B. So the special is given its own button, X. Set the lives to maximum because we're going to need it. And you know, let's put the color mode to comic.
What does that do?
It changes the color palette of the turtles to their comic book forms. You'll see what I mean. So we're going to 2 players. Select our turtles.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Rule number 1, Johnny is always Raphael.
That's always rule number 1.
No. Last time those rules, Johnny's always Axel. He took that off very fucking easily. There wasn't even any debris. Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag! That was it was voiced in the arcade game.
You know, Leo, he can't hear you.
So at the first stage, Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Why they put it 3 a.m. though? I mean, I know that's the time,
Because
but
turtles do not go out in the daytime, even though it's based off the animated series. They have no problem going out in the daytime, so yeah.
But yeah, I see what you mean by the comic colors.
Yeah.
Stop taking my person.
Thankfully, unlike Streets of Rage 2, there is no friendly fire.
Thank God.
So we can go after anybody we want at any time because we don't have to worry about hitting each other. Yeah.
I think he's blushing. Owned.
Who's controlling the wrecking ball? Honestly. Well, that's probably a foot soldier, so.
Wow, that foot soldier must have terrible eyes then, because like...
Well, no, it's a robot. It had perfect vision. No, you're right.
See? slamming.
So yeah, you're probably wondering why rule number 1 is always Johnny is always Raphael. Quite frankly, even if you watch our review of TMNT 4, you will know that Raphael is my favorite turtle. He is definitely the fastest of the 4. He has the shortest range, but honestly, I don't think that matters. You know, for years and years and years, when was this game released, actually? I think 93? I'm not sure. Whatever.
I forgot.
Well over a decade I've been playing this game. I've always been Raphael.
Behold the wrath of crime!
Sound like a sheep. Anyway. I have experimented with other turtles. I do know all the different attributes of the turtles. Like, I know Leonardo is the most balanced of the bunch.
What about Mike?
Michelangelo hits the hardest, but he has the slowest combos. Donatello obviously has the longest reach. And I already mentioned Raphael is the fastest. And
yeah, I see what you mean by the slowest combos.
Yeah. But he hits the hardest. So if you know what you're doing with Michelangelo, you can cause a shitload of damage real fast. Quite frankly, in a beat-em-up game, I'm always about the speed factor, so that's why I fell in love with Raphael so fast. And because we're playing in hard mode...
It's gonna be harder.
Yeah, no shit, Elliot. Enemies... We have different flavors of enemies at sooner than we usually fight them.
You lost a life.
Yeah, I know. Shell-shocked, if you will. We have our first boss of the game.
Baxter Stockman. In his fly form.
Terminate the turtles!
Do we ever see him in his fly form in a cartoon series?
Yeah. Plenty of times.
Most times human.
No, there's a whole episode where he gets
like they show how it happened.
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, honestly, no, we are playing in hard mode. The only real thing that's really hard about it is. I wouldn't say so much. The boss patterns don't really change that much, except for one particular one that we'll get to later.
Ow.
You just got fisted.
Facepalm.
By that I mean punched. Oh, come on. I usually hit him. There we go. actually one of the coolest things about in this game. Every boss fucking explodes after they die.
It's like Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah. Well, actually, in the arcade version of the game, enemies actually collapse. Like, you defeat Baxter, he just falls to the floor. It's kind of creepy. And I actually kind of prefer they blow up.
Well, having them blow up is more satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah. Go off, sucker.
Arcade.
Yes.
But we are in Alleycat Blues, the second stage.
Yeah.
And we're... Okay, why don't they have guns?
I don't know. But, another thing I forgot to comment on, just like Streets of Rage 2, TMNT 4 soundtrack is amazing.
It really is.
I
For
love
Super Nintendo soundtrack.
this game. But no, the game is based off the arcade.
Yeah.
All the songs you're hearing are from the arcade version. The quality is not as energetic as the arcade version, but it's still freaking fantastic. I love this game's soundtrack. It's my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack in a video game ever.
Better than Reshelled.
Oh, god damn it, man. Don't remind me of that.
Ah,
Yeah.
this game is creepy.
In case you couldn't figure it out by now, I don't like Reshelled that much.
You take it. Or do it.
I don't need it yet. Okay, you want to have it? Okay, now we got Roadkill Rodney's.
That's what they're called?
Yeah. Who honestly gave me just the hardest time when I was a kid, but now I look back and I was like, what the hell did I have such a hard time for? Ah!
You died again? Well, she got shell-shocked again.
Yeah, shell-shocked, yeah, I don't die. Because I come right back.
There's a difference between dying and getting shell-shocked. Dying is when you never come back.
So yeah, the one thing you'll also be seeing me doing a lot in this playthrough is slamming enemies, and because it's so easy to do once you figure out the trick to it. I'm gonna try my best to describe it now. What you do is, if you want to slam an enemy, we can't slam Roadkill Rodney's, but
That will be satisfying.
yeah.
Ow.
I jumped! I think they're dead.
Who gets it? Who gets that?
Wait. You get it.
Yeah,
the pizza box with the bomb on it causes the turtles to go ape shit and clobber anybody in their path for a few seconds. But anyway, what I was saying,
5 seconds.
what I was saying about the trick to slamming enemies is if you hit an enemy, approach them, and then attack them again, you will slam them. But it's all about the timing, to be honest. If you hit an enemy and then approach him and then attack him again without holding any directional input, you will slam them repeatedly to the ground. If you're moving towards them while attacking them the second time, you will throw them off screen. So it's not random. You can control it. I think it's random in the arcade version only.
Whoa.
And I don't think falling in the sewer hole causes you to lose health, does it? No.
Speaking of which, it's not really
I'm
arcade.
gonna mangle you, green slim balls.
So this is Metalhead?
Yep.
Metalhead.
Yeah, because he's metal. That's what you sound like.
So wait, I never even heard of this guy until this game, actually.
It's been a while since I watched the animated series. I think he was at one time an ally.
Really?
I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure because it's been so long since I watched the animated series.
They're on DVD.
I know, but I don't have the time to watch them. Ow. Elliot, he shell-shocked me. Revenge me.
No, I didn't. We're turtles. We never get burnt.
And that is the end of stage 2.
Alleycat Blues.
Yes. Sewer surfing. And we're going after xenomorphs from aliens.
Sewer surfing. There's a difference.
I ain't seen nothing. Nothing. It's nothing. It's I-N-G at the end. Fine. Nothing. Nothing!
What was that? Ow!
So yeah, now we have...
Ah!
Your toe, Elliot. Your toe.
I know. My
Come
toe.
on.
My toe. No, get away from him.
So now we are riding... Wow, this is a really big fucking sewer.
Fail. Nah.
Why don't you stay on the top and I'll stay on the bottom?
Nah. You know, ever since I was young, I was always wondering when you kill a foot soldier, how they explode. Until I found out from TMNT Forever, they're robots. Ow!
I would stay on the bottom. Or the top. It doesn't matter. Whoop.
Whoa!
Yeah, because we're playing on hard mode, we're going to run into the pink balls, the pink spiked balls, a lot earlier than we should.
Yeah.
Ow! And if you jump on them, you won't get my toe, you just stumble.
Oh.
And now we're going after the pizza monsters, that's what they're called. Honestly,
like...
they're xenomorphs from Aliens.
Yeah.
Or maybe... No, that was a xenomorph too.
What?
I was going to mention the monster from Spaceballs, but that was based off Aliens, so it's the same goddamn thing.
Oh, yeah. Not again!
Yeah, and the yellow question marks are... They're pizza boxes, so they fool you up.
You didn't get any.
I didn't get any, but I don't really care, to be honest.
And we're on to our third boss. Rat King.
Rat King, who wants you to buy his products.
First the sewer, then the world! I had to say it like that. That always creeped me out. He has a mouth on his vehicle.
What are you pussying out for? Hit him.
Ow.
If you stay if you stay right directly in front of the car, you won't get hit by many of the things. In fact, that's why we're having such an easy time with him right now. There he is. Now he's gone.
Bad man is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, you got extra life.
You know, this is really weird because we test play this thing. I was doing so much better than you were, and now it's the reverse.
It's vice versa.
Thus, the recording curse kicks in. The person who's been playing this game for so many years is doing worse than the kid who's been playing this game.
Let's kick show.
3 times.